Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and tonight we are live. Davey Cretin's back, and we are going to attempt to rank the Styx albums. There's a lot of records. We do want to hear from you in the chat. How would you rank these? What is your favorite Styx album? Let's keep it interactive. Let's go.
Grant is changing the world one track at a time on Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must be out of my mind to do back-to-back live shows. Not only we're doing back-to-back live shows, but we had a Contrarians episode, which I recorded at 6. So this is my third show for tonight. I must be out of my mind. But, you know, we're going to do it. Anytime we're going to talk Styx, you know, this is going to be good. This is, God knows what episode number this is, Davey, but this is kind of like the last hurrah for the Styx series. So we're going to do our ranking of the albums. Now, the way we do this, I'm doing my own personal ranking. Mr. Cretin will be doing his own personal ranking as well. So if you're upset at something and you want to burn across my yard, that's fine. You want to key my Tesla, that's fine. I don't have a Tesla, but if you want to key it, it is the era. Feel free. Anyway, so Mr. Cretin, I don't think Styx needs much of an introduction for the fact that this is episode 10. God knows how many we've done. Mr. Cretin, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I am fine. I'm ready to rock and roll.
All
It's
right.
a good feeling. It's a rock and roll feeling.
Yes, it is.
There's an obscure reference for you.
Well, we didn't talk about this. I probably should put the comments up because I'm trying to keep things there. We didn't talk about how we should approach this. Now we've got 18 albums?
3 at a clip.
Well, all right,
We did
let's just do
discuss
3 at a clip and we'll just go back and forth. I'm going to turn it over to you. What is your first 3?
Well, before we start, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to everyone out there. And if you're in the military services, thank you for your service. We just want to say that.
Based
That
on
is all.
that gets Fog Machine. I'm going to trigger the Fog Machine
Nice.
in celebration for Veterans Day. There you go. Fog Machine. Love that damn Fog Machine.
Now, before we start, I just want to say one thing besides Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah.
This is the last Styx series show on Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Oh, yes.
But-
Go ahead.
In a month or two, most likely December, but we'll see, Grant will be coming on Cretin Classics, and we will be picking our favorite Styx songs from all 18 studio albums, plus B-sides, extra tracks from greatest hits, etc., etc.
There you go. So look forward to that. We will be on Cretin's channel. We will talk after we're done. We'll get that scheduled up. So we will want you to go over to Davey's channel and watch our top 10. All right. That being said, Mr. Cretin, go ahead. Give me your 18, 17, and 16. I'm anxiously awaiting.
Well, I think we're going to have very different lists for the most part.
I think
It's
so.
going
Rob.
to surprise a lot of people. But don't kill us, just our personal opinions. As Mr. Pardo says, we all hear things differently.
Exactly.
Coming in at number 18, a Styx album that hit number 63 in America, number 49 in Canada. It went gold in the US. It is from October 9th, 1990, Edge of the Century, the album with Glenn Burtnick on it. No Tommy Shaw. And I just feel this hasn't aged that well. It's very poppy. It's produced by Dennis. It's very clean sounding. The guitars aren't beefy enough. It doesn't have enough cojones. Show Me the Way is a great song. No denying that. It was a number 2 or 3 single in the States. I like All in a Day's Work, a Burtnick acoustic guitar song with Dennis chiming in on vocals and accordion. And the last song, Back to Chicago, just has an upbeat rock feel with some horns on it. I would say this is for completists only. In 1990, it was an album a little out of step with the time. So that's my 18. Moving on to 17, also in the 90s, hit number, a lowly number 175, no certifications in America here. From June 29th, 1999, Brave New World.
Oof, Jesus.
To me, it's more of a Tommy Shaw solo album with James Young and Dennis DeYoung guesting. There are some good songs on it. Everything is Cool, great upbeat rock single. Heavy Water has a lot of James Young beefy guitar on it. Brave New World, the title track, is good. And Brave New World, the reprise, because you hear Dennis singing Brave New World with them. He only has 5 songs on the record. His songs seem like they're flowing in. It's like the Yes Union album. It's a mess of an album. That's my number 17. Number 16, we are including the covers album. And here it sits at number 16. No certification, hit number 46 in the US. It charted that high because they were on the Today Show performing their cover of the Beatles' I Am the Walrus. Also, some other good tracks here. A Salty Dog, I Don't Need No Doctor, and Wishing Well are my favorite covers. It's a good covers album. It's not bad as a covers album. I think it's better than the Ramones album we included in our Ramones album ranking. Go check that out on Grant's Rock Warehouse. About a year and a half ago, we did an album ranking of the Ramones, and we had a special pop-in guest, Martin Popoff.
100%.
So that was a very cool show. And we did discuss Acid Eat as the Ramones covers album. I like this better. It has guitars on it. It rocks. I think in the 2000s, this has more electric, upbeat guitars than any other Styx record. And the Today Show appearance pushed it into the top 50. Big Bang Theory is my number 16. So those are my bottom 3. Not that they're horrible. They're just my least favorite out of the 18.
All right, I have to mention this because Jay's coming in. He said number 16, the debut album, and then Cornerstone 17. Wait a minute. So Big Bang, wait a minute. I'm reading this wrong. Big Bang Theory's 18. Okay. Cornerstone 17. What do you on? Crack? Cornerstone at 17? Come on, man. And then 16. Come on, Jay. Come on. Cornerstone at 17.
See?
All right.
Everyone has their own opinion.
That's absolutely insane. All right, I'm going to give you mine, and mine is the definite version. Styx, the debut. Come on. All right, I'm going to go number 18. I'm going to go Big Bang Theory because it is. You don't need this record because they ran out of ideas and they recorded a couple of singles. Okay, I'm the Walrus. For one, you're touching the Beatles. Don't touch the Beatles. Summer in the City, it's fine. Picked at number 46. It's not essential. Why would you even do a covers album? When I hear covers album, that means to me that you've run out of ideas. Game over. But as we know, that's really not the case. My next one. See, Cretin and I are pretty much on the same page. Just a little bit of variation. Number 17, Brave New World. This is late 90s corporate crap. Everything is cool parodies, new metal, Fields of Brave, blech. Tommy Shaw. We have it. It is a failed Styx album. It is absolutely hideous. No one came with any tracks. It has nothing memorable. It got to 175 on the chart. It just feels corporate, buried in just gooey, synthetic polish. You don't even need it. It's crap. Pay no attention to Brave New World. My next one, I'm going to go with number 16. I'm going to go with Edge of the Century. All right, let's be honest. Show Me the Way is a great Dennis DeYoung song. It's polished. It kind of picks up where Kilroy left off, but it's just kind of adult contemporary goo. It only got to, I think it got to what, 63 in the top 100. At this point,
Yes.
1990, no one cared. No one cared. And if you're going to do a damn Styx album in 1990, you better best well sound like Styx, because it wasn't that long ago that you were putting out albums in the 80s, but this doesn't sound anything like Styx to me. Phoning it in, bad record, never mind. So there you go. Edge of the Century, number 16. There you go. I'm with you. Webb is backing me up. And you know, if Webb backs me up, that means nothing. But I appreciate it. All right. Perfect. Well, perfect for a Dennis DeYoung solo album. I agree. But, you know, there's a fine line between great Dennis DeYoung solo and great Dennis DeYoung in Styx. I appreciate Show Me the Way. Come on. What a good track. But that's the only track. All right, cool. So good. So far, so good, fellas. Kelly is on our side. Oh, wait a minute. Metal Cousin says, all right, 16. Big Bang. Well, I'm looking at Kilroy in a different way. Cyclorama, 14, and Styx debut. All right. Well, anyway, let's keep going. I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Cretin. What's your next three?
Okay, here's where the knives come.
You know what? I'm an idiot because I've got graphics that I'm not even using. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give it to me. I'm ready for graphics. God, I'm all worked up like a girl. Go ahead.
Here's where the knives come out for me, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this album by Styx had no Billboard Top 200 action, but it did hit number 32 on the Billboard Top Current Album Sales charts. It's a very new record. It's so new, I haven't fully absorbed it yet. I like it, but it's too new for me to rank any higher.
Oh, no.
And it is circling from above from 2025. There are some really good tracks on here. I don't hate the album. You could see our show. I spoke pretty highly of it. Out of the three, as I put down, New Look Styx albums, it's my least favorite. I love Build and Destroy, was the great single. It's Clear and Forgive. No JY songwriting credits on here. He's retired from songwriting, barely sings any lead vocals, maybe on half a track.
I don't even hear Cretin. I don't mean to disrupt, but this is the kind of show where we're just going to go back and forth. I don't hear any James Young on this record. I don't hear any background vocals. I think it's Tommy and Will
and Lawrence Gowan
and Lawrence singing all of it. And we talked about this on our show. I don't want to get all worked up.
But
if there's no JY was very big in the sound of Styx. His vocals very predominant. This is the only album that I do not hear JY on, and I do think it takes away from the total sound.
If you look at the little sticker on the front that I saved, it highlights a song called King of Love, and JY does sing the verses on there, but he didn't co-write the song or write the song at all. So he's on it a little, but the vocal triad, the old harmonies of Styx from the 70s, they're very different here. That's why I called it the New Look Styx in my notes. So that is my number 15, but it's not a bad record, and it is growing on me the more I hear it. So sorry for ranking it so low, but it's 2025. Next, I'm going to go back into the 70s, and I do not have a copy to show.
I got the graphics. Just go.
I'm going to 1973. It hit 192 on the Billboard chart. October 1st, The Serpent is Rising.
Oh, my.
This was always my least favorite out of the Wooden Nickel era, but it's not a terrible record. There might be a little too much JC on here, John Cyrulewski. His stoner weirdness might be a little too much for me, but I love the opening JY track. Witch Wolf is a great hard rock, almost heavy metal song. The Grove of Eglantine, Dennis DeYoung's ode to.
Phenomenal.
Pardon me, I'm not going to say what it's an
I know, but that is prog greatness, Cretin.
Yes.
Come on.
Another song, Winner Take All, is a really good track. Those are my three favorites from the album. My least favorite of the Wooden Nickel era, but it's still a decent album. There's some other really good deep tracks on it too. I'm going to go back to 1972 for the first Styx album I have as part of this twofer.
Okay.
I'm covering the wrong part.
The
There it is.
debut album,
The
1972.
debut album
There you go.
from 1972, August. This hit the Billboard chart, but not the top 200, bubbling under chart at number 207. To me, they were bereft of original material, and at the behest of their record label, Wooden Nickel, this album is 2/3 covers and 1/3 of band-written songs. I like 5/6 of the first track, the 13-minute epic, the longest Styx song ever, Movement for the Common Man. Take away that spoken word section that's 2 minutes long. There's a weird drum solo, but I could deal with that. What Has Come Between Us, great vocal from Dennis. It's a cover song, but I think it's really good. And the original co-write with Dennis and James Young, Best Thing, where they split the vocals. That's a really good song. I would say for a debut album, it's not in the league of Zeppelin 1 or Queen 1, but it's an album that shows potential.
It does. I want to say this. I want to echo what DC was saying. He said, "The Serpent is Rising" is the title of my biography. When my wife and I were having children and we were in the fertile, ready to go, she said she would often go to me and go, "Is the serpent rising?"
Taxi.
All right, there you go. Was that your three?
Yes, that was my
damn,
three.
You're good. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I went edge of the century. Okay, my pick. Now that I forgot that I have graphics, I can pop the graphics up. This is all right. How am I going to approach this? Because this may upset a lot of people, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Cyclorama from 2003. This we've got, of course, Tommy Shaw's back, but it's got some progginess. It's kind of uneven though. For everything, I mean, a lot of people, we always look at the Mission. All right, I'm gonna rate the Mission a lot higher. This is like almost the preamble to the Mission. This is like, let's kind of get ready for what's coming. It only peaked up to 127. It's uneven. This is the problem where we look at the Mission or anything else after that, and I don't find those uneven. This has potential. There are some things that when I listen to this, I'm going, yeah, that's okay, but this is not top notch. I can't rate this higher than the Wooden Nickel stuff. To be quite honest, the Wooden Nickel stuff in my old age, when I was a kid, I would listen to the Wooden Nickel stuff and I'd go, all right. But man, as I get older and I listen to that 2 CD set, the remaster with all the Wooden Nickel material, God, I just freaking love it. So I have to put Cyclorama somewhere. It's not bad. A Grant and Carol fun fact. That's exactly what she said is the serpent rising. I'm just saying. Anyway, One with Everything is the only good. See, there you go. Rand, Progmaster. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on Cyclorama. I don't hate this record. It has to rank somewhere. All right. My next one, 14. I'm going to go with the debut album from Styx. Out of all the Wooden Nickel stuff, this is my least favorite. We know that a lot of the tracks on here are covers. They didn't write them. But Best Thing is great. The harmonies are great. It's kind of like a mixture between, and Rand may go on a tangent and run around his house nude. I'm not sure, but it's almost like I think Chicago meets Yes. Rand, does that sound right? Come on. Does it sound right?
More CSN with the harmonies, I would say, than
Could be.
Chicago.
I think it's okay, though. It's really raw. Peaked at 192, didn't barely chart. Hey, for a debut album, you can look at this and you can go, I see a lot of promise. I don't have any problem. I'm rating this higher than damn Cyclorama. So there you go. Sue me. Dicey cover up. Well, DC, this is when the year when all the dudes were nude. Remember Orleans, they were naked.
Grand Funk.
Grand Funk's naked. We got, who else is naked?
Oh, Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates are naked. Rand loves the debut because it's got probably Mellotron on it, so he loves it. Styx one is interesting but forgettable. Yes, it's interesting. It's not a bad record, but it gets better. All right, number 13, I'm going to go with Surfing is Rising. The band hates it, but man, if this is proggy, come on, it's proggy. The Grove of the I can't even pronounce it.
Eglantine.
Eglantine is phenomenal. It's a bit disjointed. The band says it was Snake, but I think it's a wonderful record. 192, it barely charted. Of course, he didn't like it. It's like Kiss. If it doesn't chart, we hate it. Maybe the production is a little bit of a mess. I don't have a problem on it. I think James Young sounds great on it. Surfing is Rising, no issues. I guess that was my 3. Cyclorama, Styx, and Surf It. So I'm going to throw it over to Mr. Cretin. And
my number 12 hit number 114 in 2021. This album is better than I first thought, because when I first heard it, I did not like it. It is Crash of the Crown.
Oh my God.
That is my number 12.
What the hell?
I wish the songs were longer on here and they had more meat on the bones and better, heavier guitars. Anyone who loves this album more than me, it's a me thing. So it's not a you thing. You could love this album. You could have it at number 1, like our buddy in Canada, Mike Ladano. It's his favorite Styx album. And I apologize to him for saying something nasty about the album on Facebook. I had no sleep. I was wrong to say that. This is a good record. There were great songs on here. A Monster, Reveries, Our Wonderful Lives are my 3 favorites, I would say, off the top of my head. So that is my number 12, but it's not a bad album, and it grows on me. The first time I heard it, I said, all these songs are under 4 minutes. These are half-finished ideas, but I was wrong, and I've grown to like it, and I will grow to like it even more. Coming in at number 11, an album Grant just mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Cyclorama from 2003, the first album with Gowan on keyboards and vocals.
That's a better record than Crashing.
Well, let me explain why. I'm
go
saying
ahead.
this. It's, first of all, it's too long, which we discussed in our episode. There are too many songs, but some of these songs are great. Waiting for Our Time to me is classic Styx. I love that song. Fields of the Brave has some great harmony vocals between when Gowan and Tommy Shaw are duetting. I think that's a great song. Killing the Thing That You Love is really well written. Sort of a very dark song, but I think it's great. And like Rand the Progmeister said, One With Everything just brings this album up for me. How could they not do that song at every Styx concert? One With Everything is an incredible song. That's a great song. That's why Cyclorama ranks a little higher for me. And coming in at number 10, I do not have a hard copy.
I got it.
From 1983, it hit number 3 in the US, number 4 in Canada. Kilroy Was Here.
If I can find it. Where in the hell did I put it? There it is.
Also, it hit number 45 in Australia, 67 in the UK. It did hit platinum in the US and Canada. This album is often maligned by many diehard Styx fans, but I find a certain charm to it. The production and Dennis's keyboard sounds dated, and Grant spoke about that very clearly and highly in the episode that we did on this album. But I've always loved Rubato. I like Cold War, especially the live version they did on the tour, and I did see this tour. Don't Let It End is a good Dennis DeYoung ballad, and my favorite song from the record, Tommy Shaw, really excellent deep track, Just Get Through This Night. Passionate vocal, great lyrics, some odd instrumentation, and it's over 6 minutes. Definitely proggy. So that is a great song, Just Get Through This Night. So that is my number 10, Kilroy Was Here.
Slogan's coming in with Heavy Metal Poisoning, but I look at that the opposite. I look at Heavy Metal Poisoning as a failed James Young song. James Young is way more capable to write better songs. I think there are much better songs on Kilroy than Heavy Metal Poisoning. I look at that as filler. It's like, Well, we'll go into it. I'm not even there yet. All right, my number 12. Thank you, Cretin. My number 12. Okay, what's Wolf saying? Number 12, Kilroy. 11, Paradise. And 10, the debut. Okay, I'll go with that.
Paradise is low. Ooh.
I know. God darn. Sick people out there. All right, my next one, my number 12. Kids, I'm going to go with Styx 2. The almost debut, we got Lady. You know, they did re-record it for gold. It's got Father O'Lie Suite. It's raw. It's kind of a little bit of Chicago on there. Broke the 200. Broke the 100 at number 20. A lot of people think that this is one of their best, well, the best wooden nickel record. And Cretin thinks that. I think it's good. But I think that they do. I have another wooden nickel record I like better. And you can figure that out. It lacks the polishes of the later works, but I don't think this is a bad record. This is very much a Dennis record.
Precisely.
Now, you may like that. You may not. But I like it. But, you know, this whole wooden nickel period, just between us girls, I think it's James Young who shines on this wooden nickel period. No?
I'm a Dennis guy.
Okay, well, you're partial. All right.
Dennis the Menace, baby.
Too much time on Paradise is a low. Well, that is pure pop. You know I'm going to go into a tangent when we start talking about that. All right, so Styx 2 is my number 12. Number 11, I'm going to go with, where's my graphics so I can be at least kind of professional. Man of Miracles. I love this. This totally is the precursor to Equinox. The title track, Man of Miracles. I will go on record to sing one of the greatest Styx songs of all time. I find that there's not much difference between this and Equinox. Sue me if you want, but there's a little bit of psychedelia on here. There's a lot of prog rock and roll feel, has, you know, kind of experimental. It's got tape loops. This was self-produced. A lot of fans like it. It only got to 154. But I think, to me, it's my favorite of all the, I mean, sue me, but it's my favorite of all the wood nickel stuff. I think the stuff on here with James Young's phenomenal. Proggy, rocks. God, I love it. Man of Miracles is solid. 100%. God, Webb, I like you more and more every day. Man of Miracles is their Uriah Heep Deep Purple album. I think
the title track, definitely.
But I think Sidney may have something there. He might be right. Might be one of their best album covers. I like Surfing as the album cover to go. I like that kind of. It's like a what do you call that? Cut things out. A collage.
Okay.
Here we go. Metal Cousins. Metal Mirror is my favorite wooden nickel. See, I'm not alone. Golden Lark is my favorite mood song. I get it. Who cares how good it? Marlon, you need to work on. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Man of Miracles is definitely underrated. 100%. All right, cool.
Hey, Greg.
So we already did. I did Surfing. I did Styx 2, Man of Miracles. You ready for my number 10?
Yes.
All right. Well, you rated this pretty low, but I'm going to go with Circling from Above. Lush Sense. You got Nostalgia Romps on here. The lead single, Circling from Above, I think is a great. Huh?
You mean Build and Destroy?
I mean Build and Destroy. The Brain. I think it's great. You've got some of the 70s hooks, but you've also got a blend of 2025. Tommy Shaw's great on here. He has been great on these last 3 Styx albums. The reason I rate it low, no James Young. He only sings like on one track. There's no backgrounds, and it's the most unlike Styx, of this trilogy. So yeah, I'm going to rate it lower. But I don't mind this record at all. I think it's great. Just think about it. A band this old of a band, a legacy band putting out material at this quality so far out in their career. And they've done three home runs as far as I'm concerned. Name me another band, maybe Deep Purple, that's put out this quality of material this late in their career. Just
Judas
saying.
Priest, Uriah Heep. A lot of people say Saxon.
I don't think people are going to agree with you on Judas Priest. I don't think they're going to agree.
The last two Priest albums are really, really good.
I don't know. I'm going to leave it to everybody in the chat. Man of Miracles is underrated. It's like the best streamed classic Styx album. See, everybody agrees with me, Cretin.
I didn't even get to Man of Miracles yet.
Oh, yeah, it is up there. Shit. Damn it. I'm Aerosmith. Maybe Aerosmith. All right. Anyway, Man of Miracles is my number 11. Number 10 is Circling from Above. What is your next three?
For number 9, I'm going to 1979, the first time Grant saw Styx live. I saw them on the Paradise Theater tour. You saw them on the Cornerstone tour.
So I beat you.
By one tour, by a little over.
It makes a big difference.
Came out October 19, 1979. Number 2 in the US, number 3 in Canada, 21 in Australia, 36 in the UK. 2 times platinum in the States, platinum in Canada. Less prog here, less hard rock. It's more streamlined, more commercial, more polished, a bit more pop rock or regular rock instead of hard rock like the previous record. But Tommy Shaw, I think, shines on this album,
100%.
Especially the opening track, Lights. Should have been a huge hit. That's another song that should be played at every Styx concert. I love Lights. Boat on the River. Great song there from Tommy. And Love in the Midnight, the last song on the record. And Dennis has a great prog keyboard solo in that song. So to me, the 3 best songs here are the Tommy Shaw songs. Cornerstone is my number 9. Moving on to number 8, the aforementioned Man of Miracles from 1974. Less JC here. You get more JY and Dennis compared to the Serpent album. So to me, it's a stronger record overall. I put a lot of songs down for this one. A Song for Suzanne is proggish. Evil Eyes is a really good Dennis ballad. Southern Woman, Boogie Rock from Styx, excellent hard rock number. Christopher, Mr. Christopher, Dennis brings the prog and has some nice keyboard work on it. And of course, the title track, Man of Miracles, with that Uriah Heep, Deep Purple grinding organ from Dennis. Just shows that he's up there and is an underrated keyboard player. And he's all self-taught. Moving on, I have a CD for my number 7, and it's placed very high, so don't shoot me for it.
Oh, goodness.
Number 45 in the US, 56 in Canada from 2017. The Mission. I have it at number 7. I know some people might have it even higher.
I do.
This is my favorite of the 3 albums from the new era. Gone, Gone, Gone is great. Locomotive, Radio Silence, and my favorite song from the album, Red Storm. To me, the album ends a little weak with the sing-songy Mission to Mars. That's the chorus reminds me of the sing-songy chorus in Sing for the Day a Little, another Tommy Shaw song. So to me, the album doesn't end great, but there are some phenomenal songs on it, and it did reach my number 7. Those are my 3.
Excellent. Well done. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to keep it on the Mission because that's my number 8. I think for No Dennis DeYoung, I think this is a masterpiece.
Wait, actually, you're up to number 9.
Oh.
Did you skip one?
Oh, shit. Well, that spoils everything. Me moving ahead. I'm going to go by number. Thanks for keeping me together.
No problem.
My pick, I am going to go with, if I can find the graphic, maybe I can't there. I'm going to go with Crash the Crown from 2021. This was recorded during the pandemic. This is my number 9. Save Us is great. World Certified's great. I love Shaw's lyrics. I love this whole record. It rocks a little bit harder than The Mission. Is it up to The Mission standards? No. Some people may disagree, but for 2021, and I've said this about a legacy band, absolutely phenomenal. It's got modern polish, but it rocks hard. And I don't know. It just seems to continue on. I mean, what I always used to say, though, I'm changing my scope here because I'm looking at my numbers. Well, actually, I'm going with what I kind of said back in the day. Crash of the Crown, if you look at The Mission, because obviously I'm rating The Mission higher, it kind of continues on. I always said that The Mission, and I'm not the only person that said this, I could see The Mission picking up right where Pieces of Eight left off. Get rid of Cornerstone, love Cornerstone, don't get me wrong, but I could see that carrying on. We're going to see this kind of in my ranking here, but I can see where Crash of the Crown continues on where The Mission left off. I love it. It has to go somewhere, but think about it. It's just phenomenal that we have a legacy band. I keep repeating myself to put out this quality of an album. I am totally in. All right, let me see what's happening over here. Split up in two eras. Babe and Ladies Shouldn't Be Compared, but they are both amazing hits and will be listened to after all we're gone. I can't. Yeah. Enjoyed Crash Live. I didn't see it. Hope you men love ladies. Marlon coming with the zinger. Here we go. All right, my number 8, I'm going to go with The Mission. I love this after all the trilogy. I've said this over and over on different shows. The Mission, it's post Dennis DeYoung. Now I can pick up where I went. The fact you have no Dennis, we don't miss Dennis on here. The thing is, we were on Sea Tranquility and we're talking about this. There's all these people that bitch because Dennis isn't in the band. But think about it. We have all those Frontiers albums from Dennis. The 2 Frontiers album, which are damn near Styx albums. You've got Styx albums since 2017. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums since 2017. That's great. Embrace it. Embrace the Dennis solo material. Embrace this. So anyway, I like this. Radio Silence, phenomenal. Knitting, you're proggy. I don't know. It's just top 40 debuted at number 45. Who would have ever thought that would have? And I said this before. It echoes the 70s. It's a logical progression from Pieces of Eight in my monkey brain. It sounds a little bit more polished and new, but damn it, if it would have came after Pieces of Eight, we would have looked at it differently. That's my number 8. My number 7. I'm going to go with Kilroy's here because I was hard on this record back in the day when I was a kid. I hated it.
You were hard on it in our episode on it. I'm surprised it's so high.
Well, I listened to it again, and to be quite honest, there's something about it that I kind of like. It still has that tone. It's got that Styx tone, though. This isn't my favorite Styx tone. My favorite Styx tone is things kind of got sterile after Grand Illusion and Pieces of Eight. So Cornerstone was the first record with that sterile sound. They changed studios, they changed producers pretty much. This continues on this, but there's something about that era of Styx with Dennis, James Young, Tommy Shaw. This still has that sound. You could put a lot of these tracks, mix them up in a jar with Cornerstone, with Paradise Theater, Kilroy, and they would all fit. They all sound the same.
I can't believe you're ranking it higher than
there's some good. Don't Let It End is a great song.
Yes. What else? What else do you like? I'm really surprised at this.
Well, I'm getting a soft spot for it. Mr. Roboto, you cannot deny was a catchy song. Come on. I don't know. It's just the Tommy Shaw songs. I'm starting to get a soft spot for them because at the time I thought that they were subpar, but maybe I don't think they're so subpar anymore. I'm just going to go with number 7 to keep it moving.
That's shocking.
Well, there are worse albums than Kilroy. Let's be honest. That's all I'm going to say. All right, my number. Let's see.
That's
Crash,
it. Those are your
Mission,
three.
Kilroy. Okay, go ahead. What's your next 3?
Number 6, I'm going back to 1973 for, let me get the cover out, for Styx 2. That is my number 6.
Which version of that is that? That doesn't look. What is that? What pressing is that?
I got a Russian one, 2-on-1.
Oh, bootleg. Oh, attaboy.
Do svidanya, comrade.
Look at it.
Gold record in the U.S., very Dennis DeYoung centric, like we said. No songwriting credits for JY. I think that's why you don't like it as much, Grant.
I like the JY era. All right, yep.
But he does sing a few songs that Dennis wrote on here, and JC has 2 songs. I think A Day is a really good JC song. It's jazzy, it's psychedelic, it's very ethereal and floaty. Father OSA, great Dennis DeYoung song, and Earl of Roseland. Dennis DeYoung wrote it. It's a rocker. Cool lyrics, and it's just a hard rock song.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite from the Wooden Nickel era. Moving on to my number 5 from 1976, the first album with Tommy Shaw, Crystal Ball.
That's way too low.
And I have my BGO 2-on-1 here. But we're talking about, I did it wrong again.
Jesus, Cretin.
Crystal Ball.
All right.
Is too low at number 5? Wow, okay.
God, it's Tommy Shaw.
It hit number 66 in the U.S., 21 in Canada. It's gold in the U.S. and Canada. Tommy is in, JC is out, and Tommy Shaw co-writes or writes 5 out of the 8 songs. Mademoiselle is great. That's a Tommy Shaw song. Shoes is a really good hard rock number with great guitar work from Tommy and from James Young. And the epic ending track, Ballerina, which is a co-write between Tommy and Dennis. I love Ballerina. To me, that makes the album. And it's a Tommy-centric album. They let the new guy run wild. It is my number 5. Moving on to number 4. Oh, I don't have a hard copy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Pardo's here tonight.
Hey, Pete, what's up?
Give him a warm welcome. It's too high. No, I like it. All right, keep going. Sorry, go.
Number 4, I am coming in with Paradise Theater from 1981. It hit number 1 in the U.S., the only number 1 Styx album. 3 in Canada, 27 in Australia, 8 in the U.K. Triple platinum in America, platinum in Canada, and silver, the only certification in the U.K. This was my first time seeing the band live in 81. I'm going to single out some deep tracks on side 2. Lonely People has a great Dennis DeYoung Prague keyboard solo in it. Great deep track, Lonely People. Snowblind, of course, everyone knows that song and loves that song. It's a co-write between the 3 main songwriters, although Tommy did not receive writing credit on it. And it's got great vocals from Tommy and JY. And Halfpenny, Twopenny, a really good hard rocking JY number. So that's my number 4, Paradise Theater.
All right,
Over to you for your number 6.
All right, cool. My number 6, I'm going to go. God, this is going to cause Rand to have some kind of outer body experience. And maybe a lot of people, but it doesn't have Tommy Shaw on it, damn it. I'm going to go with the Equinox. Laurel, come on. It's got Lorelei on it. Sweet Madam Blue. Good God. What a great track. Come on, I love this record. But it also doesn't have Tommy Shaw on it. Chuck Panazzo's bass on here drives it. And the other thing that we talked about in the other Styx shows is that, speaking of Chuck, if you listen to those Wooden Nickel albums, Chuck's bass playing on here, I'm telling you, he's like on par with like Chris Squire. I know I'm going out on a limb, But on the A&M stuff, he kind of reined everything in. I want everybody to go back, listen to Chuck's bass playing on the Wooden Nickel stuff. He is phenomenal player. I swear to God, you can hear that Rickenbacker bass of his at that time.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Really?
He's good, but he's not as good as Squire or Geddy Lee. But he's better than people think.
Too low. Calm down. It's got no Tommy Shaw. Come on.
I agree, Pete.
Bastards.
I haven't mentioned
I don't care what you people think. But I like it. I'd rather listen to Crystal Ball because it's fucking got Tommy Shaw on it. Don't get me worked up, kids. All right. So number 6, Equinox. Number 5, I'm going to go with Cornerstone. Where's my graphic? There it is. My first concert. You think I would rank this higher? Babe was a number 1 smash. Just got Boat on the River, which is fine. I was never that big into Boat on the River. I like Babe more than Boat on the River. I know that sounds weird. Why Me's great. Most of it, I'm good. Some people say it's a lot more commercial, but this is where we change production. So you can interpret commerciality with production changes. Yes. I still love it. It's my first concert, damn it. And if I'm just saying my first concert, damn it. So battle that. Bastards. Anyway, I like it. Webb's coming in with some details of Tommy Shaw, who he is 5'5". Okay, that's nice. All right, number 4, I'm going to go with Crystal Ball. Based on the damn track Crystal Ball, it has to rate higher. Wasn't this an MS Funk song? I do believe it was. Phenomenal. Go out on YouTube, listen, find the demo version of it. It's got an extra verse in it that they eliminated out of this version.
But it is on one of the live Styx records.
With that
have
verse?
the extra verse.
Which live Styx?
The one with the gray album cover. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
The gray album cover. Please, I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. I am fired up, damn it.
Oh, wait. I think I do have it.
Which one's the gray album cover?
At the River's Edge, live in St. Louis. I have it here.
That's got the extra verse.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Damn it, Daryl. Please verify. Please verify. Jennifer didn't age well.
I'm wrong. It's not on this one. It's on a different one.
Well, okay. Get back to us on that. Anyway, Crystal Ball, I think's great. Yeah, it's the first thing. Put Me On's on there, which is phenomenal. Cretin's already went over all the songs. I love this record. I think Tommy Shaw was the missing key to Styx, obviously. This is why I rate it so high. Cretin is a machine, Christian. You know it. I love it.
Thanks, Christian.
So I did.
And Ty is right. Just like Kiss with Christine 16 and Winger with 17, there are a bunch of songs like that.
Marlon, you're out of your mind. I don't care if you like it or not. There you go. All right, your final 3.
Final 3. Let me turn the page here. I'm going with the other half. Equinox from 1975 is my number 3. Came out December 1st, 75, 58 in the U.S., 14 in Canada, gold in the U.S., platinum in Canada, because Styx broke in Canada first almost. After Lady, of course, I'm talking about. This is their debut on A&M Records, the last studio album with JC. He co-wrote Mother Dear with Dennis, which is a good progger. Midnight Ride has that snarling JY vocal and great guitar work, sizzling guitar work on Midnight Ride. Born for Adventure, Dennis DeYoung wrote a rock song. He doesn't only write ballads. Born for Adventure is a great swashbuckling hard rock song written and sung by Dennis. An excellent bass and drums on there from the Panazzo twins. And of course, you mentioned it, Sweet Madam Blue, one of the best Styx songs ever.
Still.
Number 3 is Equinox. Coming in at number 2 from 1978, Pieces of 8.
Wait a minute. Did you say that's number 2?
Yes.
All right.
My number 2, Pieces of 8. September 1st, 1978, number 6 in the US, number 3 in Canada, 70 in Australia. 3 times platinum here in America. I'm sure it's probably at least 5 million copies sold by now if they had it recertified. Platinum in Canada, almost as good as my number 1 choice. My 3 favorites here, they're all Dennis songs on this particular
Oh
record.
my goodness. How could that be?
I'm going with I'm Okay because it's got some great organ work in it. Queen of Spades,
Phenomenal.
another Dennis DeYoung co-written hard rocker. And the title track I think is great. It's a little proggy. Pieces of Eight. Those are my 3 favorites on Pieces of Eight. And my number 1, I have the 24 gold carat CD. It's got to be The Grand Illusion. Close to perfection. Of course, their 7th studio record came out 7/7/77. Number 6 in America, 7 in Canada, 49 in Australia. 3 times platinum here in America, platinum in Canada. I wrote down the closest thing to a perfect Styx album. I would say the only minor fault I have with it is the grand finale is only 2 minutes long. I wish there was a full song in place of that. Maybe make the album a little longer, but it's 39 minutes. So that's my one tiny little fault with this album. My 3 choices from here, Come Sail Away, the song that made me fall in love with Styx when I heard it on New York Rock Radio in 77.
Superstars?
Man in the Wilderness, one of Tommy's best songs. And Castle Walls, Dennis Brings the Prague, baby. So that's my number 1, The Grand Illusion.
I will say this, even though I haven't talked about it yet, one of the greatest albums, some of the greatest guitar licks, some of the greatest guitar tones are on this record. I'm just saying. All right, my number 3, I'm going to go with Paradise Theater. It's sterile, but you know what? It was a big record. A lot of people liked it. Snowblind's on it, damn it. And right there gets my vote. God, what a great song Snowblind is. Can you imagine if it had that 70s production and not so much the 80s production? Gee, many Christmas.
Better.
Best of Times is on it. The thing about this, the only weak track on here that keeps it from being even higher is Too Much Time on My Hands. I mean, if
She Cares, it's She Cares for me.
That's even better. But Too Much Time on My Hands is pure. Well,
it's catchy, and it is Tommy Shaw's only top 10 Styx single. Dennis DeYoung has all the other top 10 singles.
Yeah.
Tommy has 1, and it's Too Much Time on My Hands.
You're right. I'm not going to dog it. Maybe I'm not 100% on the production, but the songwriting, the playing is all good. Out of that whole era of Cornerstone, Kilroy, and Paradise, this is the stronger record.
Yes,
I look
I
at this
agree.
as a trilogy. So I'm rating it a 3. It's got Tommy on it. Anything on Tommy's going to rate higher. All right. My number 2, I'm going to go with, well, of course I'm going to go with this. Cretin and I are going to finally line up on something. I am going to go on this. I'm going to go Pieces of Eight.
Search for the Money Tree.
God, I don't know where the graphic is, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go Pieces of Eight.
There it is.
This, I think you could interchange this with Grand Illusion and your date. You could just, it's like Cars, Candy-O, and the debut could mix them up. Both of these records have a similar tonality. They really sound similar. But Aku Aku, even you look at that and you might think, well, that's just filler. Is it filler? I like it.
So. I like it too.
You've got Renegade. You've got Blue Collar Man, 2 of the greatest riffs ever from Tommy Shaw. When I think Tommy Shaw, I think Renegade, I think Blue Collar Man. We've talked about this on other shows when Pete and I were talking about that. We ranked the albums of Tommy Shaw. When Tommy Shaw got out of Styx, I know this is going to be a tangent, but damn it, I cannot not mention it. When Tommy went solo after the whole debacle with Kilroy, I thought, oh, Tommy's solo. He hated Kilroy. we're going to get something like Blue Collar Man. We're going to get Renegade. We are going to get Tommy Shaw rocking out to the hilt. What did we get?
A little bit.
No, we didn't. You know, we basically got a whole record with too much time on my hands. Not what I wanted.
Come In and Explain is a hard rock song on that record.
Barely. But
I like the debut album.
I'm saying, Cretin, is damn it, when Tommy was out and he was bitching, and I love Tommy Shaw, but damn it, I thought we were going to get a hard rocking Tommy Shaw. We never really got that.
Yes, in Damn Yankees.
All right, but that's a band. That's not solo. When he got solo, he's unleashed. A&M Pro League's going, well, Mr. Shaw, I know you're out of Styx, but damn it, we need another hit. I'm sure that's what happened. I was on a tirade. There you go. My number one, I'm going to go with The Grand Illusion. Of course, how could I not? The perfect record. It still stands up. Come Sail Away. The keyboards, the guitar synths in the middle, unbelievable. Fooling Yourself, great Tommy Shaw. Miss America, the greatest. One of the greatest riffs of the 70s, one of the greatest James Young songs of all time. The band was in a good place. This sold well. Everything hits it out of the park. There's not a weak link here. This is my gateway drug. Remember, my art teacher was playing this when I was in middle school. This is where I heard it. I heard this in middle school on one of this crappy record players. Damn it, I was in. This is where I started. This is blueprint Styx. When you look in the dictionary and see Styx, this is your record. What else can I say? What is that from? Oh, that's
the
from
little
the CD.
fold-out poster from the gold CD.
Oh, Pardo's still here. The only number one. The only number one. But I like it. We looked at City Slicker. We just did a ranking show on that. So anyway, I went on a tirade. Wait a minute. Whoa, Webb. Damn Yankees were not. What are you talking about?
Disagree.
Damn Yankees. Where's Pardo at? Pardo, what? Come on. Damn Yankees was great. It was like a breath of fresh air. Think about it. When that came out, to hear Jack Blades, yes. When you remember, okay, I'm going to go on a tirade. The vocal blend of Jack Blades and Tommy Shaw, wonderful. Tommy taking that high part, god damn. I think as we go through time, I think people are going to appreciate those Damn Yankees albums better, because I think for what that was, I think that was the last hurrah. I don't think there ever been anything quite like it since. No, I don't think we'll ever see it again. And I'm going to embrace it. I like it. Shaw Blades, the first Shaw Blades album, phenomenal. I love that record.
Right, Kelly. Good stuff. Even the Covers album. Those great harmonies.
The Covers album was good too. I wish that Jack Blades, I know we're on a tangent. We're almost at an hour. I wish that Jack and Tommy would do something else. Please record something.
They're each busy with their bands. That's the thing.
All right. Pardo's coming in. A super group that really worked 100%. It worked until the second album, we had Ted coming in, putting a little bit more pressure on the band. The first album was a good combination of everybody. Here we go. Pizza. Ted and Tommy trading riffs and solo, great stuff. 100%.
Yep.
Now that third album, everybody in the chat, they did record a third album.
Unreleased. We got solicited for it at the record store when I was working there for a Japanese advance import CD.
Yeah.
Before the American version, there was song titles and everything, and then it got canceled. Never came out.
Well, the record company paid them not to put it out. Yep. I don't know what was so bad, but I'm assuming that the problem was it was too much Ted.
I think it was
Well,
out of step with the mid 90s with grunge, probably.
it
They
could have
thought
been
it
that.
wouldn't sell.
Christian, 100%. Like I said, go listen to those wooden nickel records. Listen with headphones. You can hear Chuck playing his Rickenbacker on there. Unbelievable. He is such a great bass player. Very underrated. I don't know why he mellowed out with the A&M stuff, but it's phenomenal. Okay, here we go. And I think the money was in Tommy going back to Styx.
It's a good point,
Oh,
too.
Pardo might have something. Maybe that was it. I'm just going to throw. Does anybody think that maybe that
Is Grant frozen? Oh, I'm frozen too? Oh, we're both frozen. No. Oh, I see myself moving. Okay. I'm live, but I have no sound. Oh, I do have sound. Okay. Okay. So Grant is frozen. Well, while Grant is frozen, let's talk about some upcoming shows on the Warehouse and Cretin Classics. We didn't tell you, Grant and I have something cooked up for 2026. Next year, we have a brand new series with a different band or artist. I'm not revealing it now because we're keeping it secret. It's under wraps. And now Grant is gone. I'm in charge of the Warehouse. Ooh, I feel like young Logan running wild in the Warehouse. At any rate, so check out next year, 2026, on Grant's Rock Warehouse. I'll be back for a new series. Like we mentioned before, Grant is coming on Cretin Classics probably in December, but we don't have a firm date yet, where we will each pick our top 12 tunes from Styx with some honorable mentions as well. And next week, right here on Grant's Rock Warehouse, 1 week from tonight, on, let's see, it'll be Tuesday, November 18th. Grant and I are digging in, and you might not know about this record, but it came out in 1989. You know him more from films. A gentleman by the name of Crispin Hellion Glover actually released an album. And the mad geniuses, besides Crispin, who were behind the record, Barnes and Barnes, the Fishhead guys. And Grant and I will be doing a deep dive into this one and done record on Grant's Rock Warehouse's one and done series. So that will be next week. I think it's 7 o'clock. It might be 8 o'clock. I don't have my calendar within reach of me. So those are three things that Grant and I have coming up together. Tia, am I still live? Tia? Now Tia's not hearing. Am I still live? Okay, I'm still live. I don't know what happened to Grant. Maybe there's a storm in Ohio, in the Midwest, and he lost his internet. Maybe I should wrap this up. I'm not sure if I should wait for Grant. I've been talking for a few minutes here. Oh, you know what I could also mention? Next month in December, when the guys do the year 1997, they're going to pick their top 10 favorite songs from 1997. I will be on that panel too, picking a lot of probably hard rock, maybe some alt rock, and some really good prog rock from 1997. So join us. I think it's probably be the first or second Monday in December. Favorite songs from 1997. It's a panel show. They just did 1996 last night, which was another really good show. So look for that on Grant's Rock Warehouse. Grant always has stuff on the Warehouse. He's on the Contrarians. He's on Sea of Tranquility with Pete. I don't know how Grant does it. He's on 3 different channels all at the same time. He is like James Brown. He is the busiest man in YouTube. I guess Grant's not coming back due to some internet issues. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm Davey Cretin from Cretin Classics. If you don't know my channel, check it out, like and subscribe. Thank you for having us. We presented our ranking of the 18 studio albums by Styx. So this is Davey Cretin, of course, for the great Grant Arthur. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight and being in the live chat with us. We always enjoy your comments, and everyone has different opinion on which is the best Styx album, which is their least favorite. But thanks for joining in tonight, and we will see you soon on the Warehouse. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Grant's Rock Warehouse, over and out.
Oh my God, the internet went out. Hey, I'm back. Oh my God. Sorry about that. It just the internet went out. I had to go and reboot the modem and reboot everything, but it came back. All right, Cretin, you wrapped it up. All right, good. Sorry about that. Hey, you do a live show, you never know what's going to happen. That's all I'm going to say. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry. Damn. You just never know what's going to happen. So there's still 34 people here. I appreciate everybody coming. Grant's back. Got to put the one-eyed monster. Well, it took me a long time to drain when I was in the other room. Anyway, things happen. Thank you, Cretin, for ending the show. We will see you next time tomorrow night. I will mention for little known bands that you need to know, Frank Sesich will be on the show. He will be on with his wisdom. DC will be here, and tune in tomorrow night at, I do believe we're at 8:00, and hopefully the internet will work. All right, everybody, we will see you. Keep it clean. We'll see you tomorrow night. See ya. Bye.